what's up, team? It's your girl Brittany. So the other day I made an egg incubation video and I deleted it because I did not like it. So I'm gonna try and make a new one. Hopefully it works. I don't know. I'm just gonna give you guys the steps, how to use the Reptivator and what kind of substrate you need, things to know about bearded dragon eggs if you don't know about it. And I'm just gonna give you my knowledge and what I know and what I found out since I started breeding my honey and legend. So cute, right? They love each other and he is so sad when he's out. So daytime he's with her, nighttime he's not. No bang bang going on. Alright. So I'm gonna set you guys up right here. This camera angle makes me look freaking horrible. Oh my god. That's so disgusting. My phone might fall. I have you guys sitting on the air conditioner. Okay, so the first thing you need is 2 bearded dragons. After that, after they do the bang bang jiggy jiggy, you need to get a Reptivator. So here is what the Reptivator looks like. With tax, shipping and handling was $126.64. You can get it on petco.com or you can go buy yourself another incubator. This is my very first one and we hit the 84 mark, 83 mark, which is perfect. That's the best temperature. Here are my bearded dragon eggs. She has 34 of them. Also, there is a water reservoir underneath this. What is this? This foam pad. And then I also have a extra cup of cold water just because it's been like super hot today in San Diego. So just to make sure the temperature is correct. Alright, so after you have your incubator and your bearded dragons, and now you have eggs. I'm gonna show you the steps on how to make the substrate because in the beginning I tried to find substrate everywhere and I didn't know what to do. And initially she laid 40 eggs and 5 babies collapsed because I didn't have the right substrate. They started molding. I kept rinsing the mold off, but they just slowly started collapsing. So I literally looked everywhere until I found the right substrate, and so far they're working. The eggs have blossomed and they gotten bigger, and now we're almost ready for baby time. So, alright, I'm going to show you guys. This is the substrate. You can get this at Home Depot for $5.17. That's with tax. So if you guys want to screenshot this, and let's see if it's on here, right here, Home Depot. This is in the garden section. Literally a huge bag for $5.17. This is a really good bargain, and a little goes a very long way. So I'm gonna set you guys on the incubator and I'm just gonna show you real fast exactly how to make it. Beautiful. Hey, there you guys are. Alright, so I'm just gonna show you. I have my cup of water here. So I have 35 eggs and I use literally not even a lot. So get your spoon. Isn't this so cute? Oh my gosh. Can you see? Ah, $30 for 20 of them. Oh, so cute. Okay. So we have our bowl. Now, I'm not, so you guys, I want to say this is 8 ounces. This is what it looks like, okay? It's literally for your plants to keep the moisture. So, measure it out, 8 ounces, literally less than half of the bowl. I have my 8 ounces cup of water here. You just pour it and you mix it around. Do not use a lot of water. You do not want a lot of water. If you have a lot of water, number one, you do not want your eggs to be submerged underwater. They will die. And if you see that you have too much water, just pour a little more. Pour a little more in there. And it needs to be, let me give you a good example. You know when you're making like thick mashed potatoes, homemade, and they're so thick it's hard to stir it? That's how you want it. So you want it to where you can actually grip it. See the water? And it sticks into, well, I don't know how to show you. You do this and it, well, no, hold on. It forms, it holds the mold, okay? It holds the shape of the mold or whatever it is. You guys know what I'm talking about. Well, now my hands are all messy. Hold on, okay? Alright, I'm back. I had to wash my hands. So this is how you want your substrate. So you should be able to put it in the palm of your hand and it forms that mold or that shape to your palm. And then it's good to go. So let me put you, let's see, back up here. I'm going to take my eggs out and show you. My eggs. So we have the bearded dragons. They did the bang bang jiggy jiggy. We have our fertile eggs. We got the incubator. We know what substrate to use. We know the temperatures. Next, let's see if we laid our eggs correctly inside of the containers. So I'm going to take my babies. And please, if you're new to this, do not be messing around with the eggs. When the eggs come out, you need to get a light. I use the flash on my phone. Hold the egg whatever way it comes out. It's laying there. Do not move it around. You need to pick the egg up properly. Let me show you. So here's my set of eggs. Here is my babies. And you know what? I think that one's gonna hatch. It had a little stuff coming out of it. Alright, so you see these lines? Now these, I don't know if you guys can see it really well, but now you see how it's dirty, it's stained. That is a perfect example of why you do not listen to Petco. Petco, PetSmart, they don't know crap, okay? They don't go to school for this job. Let me put them back in. Hold on. I don't want them to get cold. They don't know crap. Literally. They don't know crap. Now you've seen how they were laid in the mold of this substrate. First of all, when you take them out, you guys see the little black line. So you get your flash on your phone or a flashlight or whatever. You pick them up the way that they were laid, and you put the egg over the light, and you see, like you'll see, you see the embryo inside of the egg, okay? And you will see veins. Whatever, you see this circle with this dot. That's the side it needs to be facing up. So I put a black line there to make sure that they don't get turned the opposite way, because what happens is if it turns the opposite way or you're messing with the eggs, turning them, the embryo can disattach from the egg and the baby will die, okay? So you want to keep the way that the egg was laid that way facing upward, okay? Now, what I was telling you guys about the discoloration on my eggs, I like you guys better down here. So the discoloration in my eggs is BS. So before she laid her eggs, I was so confused. I looked everywhere and I couldn't find the right substrate. Number one, they told me substrate didn't matter. So they told me I can get this walnut sand, Repti sand, and that would work perfectly. Just get it wet. Okay. I bought a huge bag of it. Now I didn't have these babies in that container. I had them in a container like this. Now I have my chicken feed in here because it's another video. I got 2 baby chickens. Anyways, this is the container that I had those babies in. I poked holes in it, okay, people? Because I thought they needed to breathe. No one ever told me anything besides Petco and PetSmart. So I got the walnut sand and I got it wet. I couldn't find crap online about incubation or anything. They only tell you the temperature, right? So I put them in there, and after a couple of days, I seen mold started to form, and I start seeing the smell, and my eggs started turning green and collapsing. Well, my eggs were dead and they were rotting away. And I'm like, oh my God, I did something wrong. I'm like, I felt horrible because I'm killing these innocent babies and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Maybe I wasn't cut out for this. And, people are telling me it's a lot harder to breed bearded dragons than what people think and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like maybe I should never done this. I felt horrible. So I just started doing so much research and I started like common sense, and I called my vet pet. This is where I buy my mealworms. I buy 1,000 mealworms every 2 weeks for only $18. It's like the best place for reptiles. And thank God the guy that owns the store, his son was there, and he told me an old, people back in the day used to use this. It's at Home Depot. It's for your plants, and it holds moisture. It keeps the humidity levels great, and it prevents mold. So I got that about 3 weeks ago now, and I changed my eggs. And I have noticed such a dramatic change in my eggs. They started getting more plump. They're getting bigger. Well, I guess is what plump means. But now I look inside of the eggs and I see like little bearded dragon, their tail, I see their little legs, and they're moving around inside of the egg. It's just amazing that you can actually see that kind of stuff. So yes, this is honestly the best way to go with this substrate. I showed you guys exactly how to make it and use it. We have our bearded dragons. They mated. We have real eggs. We have the incubator. We have an extra thermometer. We got the timing down. The temperature is down. We have the humidity down, and we're good to go. When your bearded dragons come out, just put the date on it so you know exactly the hatching days. Now the hatching days are between 50 and 80 days. So like I said, in a couple of days on the 18th, that'll be the 50-day mark. And hopefully we'll be seeing babies between the 50 and the 80. So we're super excited for that. Just make sure as soon as they hatch, you let them fully come out of their shell by themselves. And you firmly just place them inside of there. Make sure you feed them lots of greens, calcium powder, having the lights, and the no substrate, people. Have Repti sand. Hold on, where is it? Repti carpet, no Repti sand, okay? This carpet, $20 at Petco, or people use vinyl or whatever. And I know this video was like super long, like 15 minutes, but if you guys really are breeding and wanting to know this video, I've literally ran through everything and I'm not lying about it. So If you guys have any more questions or anything, just comment down below and I'll sure to answer you. And if you're not already subscribed yet, please do so. Remember, I'm having a 500 subscriber giveaway to 3 people. I'm not going to tell you the prizes because I'm bougie and it's not going to be no cheap shit. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much. I know I'm looking flipping crazy. I was super emotional today because my chameleon, he's not doing so well. Yeah, he's not doing so well. You guys know I rescued him, but that's a whole nother story. I don't want to waste your guys' time. Anyways, we have every information. I got every information to tell you. If you guys need to know more, please comment down below. All right, love you guys. Thank you.